everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs come into today's game looking for a way to pick up win number 10 on the season.
I ain't watching
it's
no
the
more.
Jaguars going up against
game.
the Chiefs.
Clinch wild card. Rick done clinched the wild card.
And Charles Davis.
Man, we can't worry about y'all, Chiefs. Y'all done beat us. We beat y'all the other time. Y'all beat us the last 2 times. We beat y'all the time before that.
Between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It ain't matter, like you say, when we beat y'all in the playoffs.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in playing
too conservative.
You gotta not worry about it.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars,
we need to hurt him now.
Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense
not
last week, they
but
had
I'm
things
saying,
humming. If you're a defensive player,
I wouldn't
you may
mind
get
if he went out for
but you're really
a
bullied
half.
by what your offense is doing.
This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I can't help but chuckle because I always remember when Blake Bortles got drafted as the 3rd pick in the draft, the year he came out of UCF. So many people were in shock. They couldn't believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars had not tipped their hand ahead of time. I think they were very happy to get him once they did.
You can't really go like that.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. And the offense on the field for the first time today, and they were high-powered a week ago.
And they're beginning to believe that they've established a groove. They expect those type of performances each and every week. Running it, throwing it, they're precise.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
What y'all got?
Play action. Now it's Bortles. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yes, sir.
They're going the books.
Way to go get him, big fella.
On the sack, and it's 3rd down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He was on them and everything.
So on 4th down, the Jags send out Brad Nortman to punt. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10.
Hold on, man. Man, because I was over there with you. Go tell her. A little bit there. And let's
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Holding. Defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding.
You sound excited too. Oh, you beating the crap out of, man.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it.
Make me one it all. What up, Jordan? Make me one it all, cuz.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
It all. Give me everything they got.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Oh, no, you just most times I don't even be here, man.
On 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Yeah.
He'll be brought down shy of the 40
no.
at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Man, I'm one of them dudes that leave their PlayStation on, like, don't turn it off,
than an
either.
incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Oh, Jordan. I ain't like burn up. Don't you say it funny.
That's burn.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard
Burn up.
line.
Yeah, I hope it don't burn up.
Gets him a new set of downs.
I hope systems ain't still doing that.
There underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They just left it all
It's very simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Yeah, most of the time we just do that. Do it show you offline when they do that though?
Underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Oh, bet. All right, we perfect. I need to see if he's gone. Just go on real quick. Yes.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some relief from the pass rush. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the
Sleep on that.
They start the drive on the ground.
I ain't no sleep. We knew what it was before we went in. The game plan was not to go to his side.
I'm talking about that energy he had when he was guarding Steve Smith, man.
Block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming out of blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
Oh man.
Got that Odell Beckham.
Oh man. Hey Jordan. You know my team is the Giants, right? We done went over this, right?
What you mean went over what?
Man, I appreciate you talking about my team.
I mean, Odell cold. I can't say Odell. No, all right, you right. We're going to leave it right.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. 1 yard officially on the pickup. And it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I see.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. This is Hill. And some space here. Ooh, with a juke. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Hill. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. Alongside the former defensive back, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. They run it again with Hill. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Starting to into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back.
You were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part. Forget.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that, because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then, because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. And on that play, there was zero space, no gain.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
My lineman, 10 yards up the field. I'm back here fighting with the defensive player.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. If it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Back to throw. And able to find Conley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It fits the exact right word. Over the middle,
he wasn't playing with
always
us.
traffic, so anytime you're receiving
Keep
that
up with
area,
that number 20,
you're not just focused on
man.
catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
I like that. I can't do it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's Hill, complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough 3rd down awaits them.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Macklin was the intended target, and it's 4th down.
Got veterans out here
Miles Jack can
dropping the
just
ball.
flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
That didn't look like 13 miles per hour wind at all.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Here's the option going right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Play action. Now it's Bortles. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Get this dude.
And this one will wind up being down just outside
I'm
of
glad
the
they
20-yard
said he
line.
didn't touch it. I thought he touched it for
And
sure.
the Chiefs now getting set to go. Last time
Look at
out,
this,
they
mate.
had that long
Look at
50-plus
this
yard
idiot,
field goal
man.
that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Really strong, effective run there out of a power set or a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game, and that's tough for a defensive coordinator. They want to spot that lineup coming into the game early so they can get the proper defensive personnel on the field. That's why the coordinator is relying on some of the assistants to tell him what offensive personnel is hitting the field so he can adjust accordingly. They weren't able to stop him on that run.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Gotta keep my eye on number 20.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Conley's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Him no more.
Break in the action here. We're back to Arrowhead.
Taught me a valuable lesson.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Going up top. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 38 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Look at that, he threw an interception.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Let's go! 3-19!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6.
Jalen is all over us,
deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Dude, you already got it. What you talking about? You got 20 sacks with 4 games left. You got 20+ sacks. What you talking about?
So
we ain't even got to have that conversation no more.
Regroup and get set as we resume action. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, you know, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of a 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Bortles now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Bortles now on first down. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first and 10, here's Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They'll come out in the pistol. Bortles will try again on second down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they're operating in the red zone.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
Oh, man.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Again, it's Bortles. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now
that lotion dispenser 2000
by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts.
Don't forget it's got that hand warmer lotion with the no drip pocket.
On second down, here's Bortles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Their big tight end in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
Yeah,
and
it's got that lotion warmer and that
the kickoff
no
team on the
drip
field
catcher.
now as they will send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
I just like it so much.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Got that catch pocket. Cleans up real nice. He don't never need to be in here.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll throw now on the final play. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
What an offense. Defensive hand.
First down.
In motion, Hill. Back to throw now on first down. His throw incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I've been trying to run, but it ain't working
Here
out.
comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Dude, I can't. Man, ain't he pushed the R3? I mean, he pushed the right stick in to slide.
Right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounce right back on it, keeps possession. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Okay.
Gun. They'll look to throw. And Conley's got it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
They're going to look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it.
They be trying to blow the game.
Where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Back to throw. And able to find Conley. 8 yards there and a first down.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball, and then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure that just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
He'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They come up with an offset.
Oh, did you? What you put together?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play.
Oh,
and that'll
okay.
bring up a 3rd and 1.
You like it?
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, you want to take it to throw him and see?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down before he's
Speaking of that, let me go ahead and make some money.
It's a gain of
Meter
4
and all of that
to
want to
give
work
us a new
today.
set of downs.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Point shade, wasn't nobody paying me.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Yeah, they would have
give this time to the tailback.
given me that PayPal information. I'd have had to lift it off all night. I would have split it with you though.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Ain't gonna never be on the same court again out of this, Steven.
And his pass incomplete.
Sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
I ain't got what's the number. I'm like, man, I ain't got his number, man.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass.
Right.
Now
yeah, Pistol was hot after you got off, too. He was like, I know he didn't call me for one game. I was like, shit, I'll holler at you.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone.
I was like, but I ain't
on
calling
the game 9 ain't got in, so if he get in tonight, it's gonna be one game. By the time I play, he gonna be gonna play 1 or 2 with y'all.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Man, I'll be right back. Let me go fix this Kool-Aid or some crap.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there gets them a bit closer, but you can bet there's probably some guys on that sideline, Charles, thinking they deserve a better play.
No doubt, Brandon. Those 2 misses earlier kind of hanging over him right about now. In a tight
Kool-Aid and titties don't go together, so I know he out of there.
This is a completely different game.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. And this will be a
watching basketball, man. How'd that come out?
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Bortles now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
I turned it on, they was already down 20.
When you execute a drag,
I don't think Mark played tonight, did he?
And give him a chance to let it develop a little bit.
Then we gonna lose.
You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Talking about it didn't work. We don't have a chance.
So
Mark ain't
playing,
playing,
for a 2nd and 4.
Hey, Mark ain't playing. You got Conley out.
They still got Andrew Harrison. Andrew from the Cavs, dude. All right.
Hey, Jordan. You say you was a fan?
What you mean?
Man, this just sounds like you excited about saying they lost a lot, man. Come on, man.
I said, man, no Conley, no Gasol, and the Cavaliers, man.
Yeah.
I just looked at the box score. Yeah, nah. I think Jack Randolph was leading scorer with 18 points.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought
that
down
ain't winning
at the
nothing.
44-yard line.
Holding offense.
I'm supposed to be checking this.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. He's got time. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. He'll take it at the 42. And some room to maneuver. There he goes, right, and he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Return team. Automatic first down.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. A gain of 6 there on first. Four yards remaining now on second down.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Damn.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yard, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
One of the selling points of the in route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. So this is the second consecutive week, as you look at the numbers, that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, pistol. Everybody else ready.
As they get ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover,
I
and then
played.
turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
That
How
wasn't
many
me.
times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
that, Mel?
complementary football?
Who called you? I ain't even got your phone
Defense,
number.
defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession, this is a chance for them to
Man,
pick
shit,
themselves
sometimes
back
I
up.
wish I didn't have his phone number.
See if they can recoup
Oh,
and recover.
damn. Yeah, let them know. The delete button is easy. What kind of phone you got? I'll tell you how to get to it.
Jordan, I thought you didn't know him like that, Jordan. It sure sounds like y'all good buddies now.
I said I know how to get to the delete button for you. You my buddy. I'm looking out for you. Dude, listen to you.
I knew Pistol Fence.
He from Louisiana, man. They do that with cousins and homeboys.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Nigga,
Set up the screen to him.
nigga, I wasn't even the first nigga to use that time. Shut up.
He went backwards there.
With your hurt feelings, because you missed that little movie.
Man, he watched that
You
movie.
missed that little movie, you upset now.
Man, he
Yeah,
watched
my
that
bad,
movie. If he would have got up from
My
that
bad, bro.
movie, he'd have got his eye black.
He was gonna feel that way about it.
Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that is nice.
Suicide Squad.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On third and long, it's Bortles. Surveying the field. He shakes him off. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds. Ruled incomplete here. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult.
There ain't Kobe and
because
Jordan.
You know half of your body is
That's
trying
for
to
your
stay
shooter or your
behind,
playmaker?
while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
You hear him? That's hard.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think
Durant is a
exactly what they want
I
to
ain't know
do.
it.
But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They come up in an offset eye.
You a Shaq fan, huh?
Second and 10. Caught Kelsey, left side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A good
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never heard nobody hate on Kobe that hard.
So many things to
Shaq.
watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They'll bring a receiver in.
I know he got Shaq traded. I didn't know people hated him because of that, though. That's what I was saying.
Quickly. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
That's all I was saying.
Before, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you get the defense back on its heels.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When you find
Yeah, I'm on my way to that now. I'm ready.
More confident as a ball carrier, and guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator,
sure?
I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Oh, man.
Shaq said that.
They'll go to the air here on
Pistol, man. Jordan, stop listening to Pistol, man. Pistol, stop with this stuff, man.
Yeah, help me nah. Y'all gotta get Shaq. Y'all gotta get Shaq on up out of here.
right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Now they'll run it toss. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
No.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref
What you
caught
say?
him
He
for the
was there,
flag.
Oh man. Put JT out there in the
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man.
Look, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm
Throw
done.
here out of the gun. Caught here by
I'm gonna
Conley.
use the bathroom.
13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Man. JT don't play into it, man.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Oh, man.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed.
That's how that National Enquirer got rich, right there.
It's good to make it 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off.
That man got Gary Payton fired for.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, it's bad.
Build off of, that's what they're
It's
looking
bad.
for.
That's a nice way of saying it. So you don't get the taste left out
Could
your
really hurt their
mouth.
momentum.
Have to fight over that pie. Being there with that grease when they go to sleep, slipping it in instead of being easy and gentle and get it when you want it.
Hill, the lone setback. Back to the end on second down. It's Bortles. Underneath here to Hill. They'll give him a yard on the play, and just like that, it's third down. So not the same performance here that
I'm
we
gonna try
saw
that conversation with my wife one day. Hey, baby,
we were talking about
Gabrielle Union, she got a nice set of
I know
them
usually on the
things.
ride to the airport, we're talking about so many other things, but we were so locked
See
into
how that go
he
for
had
me.
played. Sharp.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs.
Oh man, I'm gonna stop playing with the game with JC for a week, man. If I get cut off, I'm gonna have some pent up energy. I ain't got time to play with the game with y'all no
He
more.
wants a challenge here. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Finding time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dontari Poe. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
I was going to get it.
Now Bortles got to have this one. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Gus Bradley's decision to go for it does not work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this dude slipped. Instead of giving this man the ball.
Good shot.
And continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he had a quick little... And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to him right up the gut. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here of the turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Bortles. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Jeremy Hill there was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Bortles. And he finds a man on a crossing route. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
We won.
To throw his ball.
Feel bad if we lost, bro.
It's a gain of 5. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
And Coach Madden used to talk about all the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Second down and the offense needing 5 yards. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Bortles to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Bortles.
I do the safety for it.
Underneath here to Hill. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Throwing his Bortles on third down. He's got time in the pocket. Caught right side, Davis. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Pick it up. Oh, pick it up.
Now Bortles, got to have this one. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Look at the big man rumble. The 30, past the 20. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one taken from the 7. Oh, he shifts past him. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
I thought he was going to throw it
Well,
away.
in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end.
They threw it away.
Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until
All
the
right,
final
I'm coming
whistle.
on down now.
So for Kansas City, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Oh my God, my bad.